Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. Yeah, I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage because it's something about this woman, man. The way she was talking to, and she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts. Okay, I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas that bugged me. And she was like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type. I was like, he wasn't my type.
It wasn't my type.
And then we went to this party and then we fell in love. I think, personally, I don't know when y'all dated, was it high school? I don't give a but when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she was like, oh, I love him. I love him.
I guess I have flip-flop from one way to the other about my position of this, because I have seen a lot of strange relationships in my life that work totally different from what we say the relationship works over the internet. I started to think about something. Who is Travis? I really don't know her. She do say a lot of crazy stuff. Let me just cut the light off and make myself look like Flavor Flav, because that's the way y'all trying to make this guy look like. He don't look quite like Flavor Flav. He's not that bad looking guy. He's in the ugly stages in his dreadlocks, locks. But anyway, y'all got to understand this, okay? I like that, Hank. I like when I make you laugh like that. But anyway, y'all got to understand, Travis might be looking at this relationship like he's looking at how he play football. There's not everybody telling him what he can't do, and he's been proving to everybody what he can do. Now, I know that might sound crazy to us, but you got to understand, you're dealing with a young man who's been told all his life what he couldn't do. He couldn't play both sides of the field. He could do it in high school, but he can't do it in college. He can do that at the HBCU, but he can't do it at a bigger college. So every time somebody told him what he can't do, he don't push through it. Now, him being so young and thinking relationships work out the same way that he could work sports, so that might just be his mindset. Y'all ever think about that? Let's just deal with the man. The man went to his channel, he sat there and played with his niece, his nephews, with Pokemon games, football games, all kinds of stuff, like a little kid. All right? But when he get on that football field, he's something else. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all keep acting like he got one gear. He might have more gears than we think he has. And you might believe what he can do as far as the young ladies with. Now, I mean, us, we look at it as being red flags. I'm not going to sit up there and disagree with none of y'all guys what y'all said so far. But I just say you got to look at the guy. What is his mindset? As how he tackle problems in life. How he tackle people who tell him what he can't do. That's the man. That's the person we got to look at. That's all good.
OG, I think you're on to something when you sit there, because I don't know if y'all got to see his Heisman Trophy speech, but he talked about dealing with adversity and how people would tell him no and how he continued to push through. So, yeah, I'm going to say it again. Dude, he's going to murder this woman. We could say everything. Y'all can say all y'all want. He's dug in.
He's gonna marry her.
He's dug in on this tree like an old tree. He's locked in with this woman. Whether we like it or not.
Hank, we don't disagree with you. I just had a problem with J Speed. I had a problem with one of the last things you said.
Go ahead,
is
brother.
that his mindset, right, and how he could push through situations. But the problem is women have autonomy. You can't control what the hell she gonna do. Okay. You can't control how she feel about you. You can't control how she treats you and make you miserable. That's the damn problem.
Right, but I'm saying is his mindset, that don't change his mindset. What we know about women don't change his mindset. His mindset believes that he can defeat anything in front of him. And let's just be honest. Let's be honest. A lot of you guys up here, just like me, should be in radio, should never be in front of a goddamn camera. So it's probably a lot of women y'all done been with to sit in their mind or told their girlfriend you wasn't their type. Let's stop bullshitting with this, okay? Let's just be honest and stop bullshitting. I remember a girl when I was working in radio, and she didn't know I was working in radio. I met her in the club. I'm bringing my records in and stuff. She think I'm probably the fucking help. And I'm trying, hit at her, and you feel like, oh, who are you? But when I WZOK, back in the Joe Wade, 95 degrees in the shade, and then I became a type. She said, just talk to me while you're giving it to me. So let's stop acting as everybody got this Superman look.
Yeah, and it don't have to be the look per se, but when she say she's not your type, then it could be a lot of things about him. Maybe she just didn't like him as a person, his demeanor, like the way he come off, his energy.
No, she was talking about it was a tag on her. What y'all call that shit? I don't know what y'all be doing. Amsterdam.
He DM'd her, but she say he had a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably looked at his grill, got that Tiger Woods grill. You know what I mean? And, the face, depends what she looked at. She was just taking it on. Look, I ain't going to make no excuses for her at all. I'm not trying to. But I'm just trying to. I'm trying to stick with the man. I'm trying to understand the man, his mindset. We already know she's off the hook. It's not even worth talking about the shit she do. She's off the hook. Matter of fact, him and his girl and his mom probably could be the same person. Did y'all listen to the speech and everything? Come on now. We boys, we usually go after things that just like our moms. So especially him, the kind of guy he is. So let's don't act like, I'm just trying to deal with the person.
You trying to spin and give us a different nuance to the story. The girl is 16, says she's not interested in him, but then she drives an hour to participate in a relationship building thing with someone that she initially said she wasn't interested in. Is she not privy to media, knowing that he's possibly a 5-star athlete, friends in her air? Girl, you best get that. Her following suit despite her not really wanting to be with him and showing certain behaviors that doesn't seem to be consistent with someone that is playing the role. As Hink said, this could be a game, but I don't think it is. You don't think that she knows, as I know the dollar value, all she has to do is hit Google. He gets picked first. He getting that $24 million signing bonus. I'm making sure my ovulation schedule, I can catch him at this point in time so I can get my lotto ticket out the way.
At 16?
No, I watched the chronology.
They've been together for 5 years. You forget all about that, right?
Okay, watch the chronology. Would you stay Would you stay in a situation where there was a great windfall at the end for 5 years?
She was 18.
Say what? I think we all would.
Okay, so there's no pushing away, and you act like
but you act like he was gonna be in the grand pampa scheme of things. Come on, man.
Okay,
We're talking about a high school
time, Jay Speed, at what point in time within his progression he wasn't at the cream of the crop? Tell me.
Well, I'm just telling you.
When he went to Jackson State?
When he went to Jackson State, that decision.
Did you look at his numbers at Jackson State?
No, he did great at Jackson State, but when he went to Jackson State,
it kills your theory.
Jay, how does it kill my theory?
Because he could have been in a bigger market, bro. If that was the case and she had that much goddamn control, he would have been in a bigger market.
I'm showing you control
today. He
would
have told his ass to go to Alabama.
Listen what I just said. He would have been in the
lower
bigger
my
market.
Voice and strengthen my argument. He was in the top. He was in the top 20 at his position while he was at Jackson's JSU, and Hink can look that up. He was top 20, maybe top 15. Then he went to Colorado, and he then took a gigantic leap as a two-way player. Am I wrong?
No, we don't disagree with his progression.
Disagree with that.
He was a number one player coming out of high school. He had opportunity to go any school he wanted to, but he wanted to play under Dion. It wasn't. Look, the market doesn't matter. Jackson State wasn't going to get him no money anyway. He already had an NIL deal when he came out of college. I mean, when he came out of high school.
Yeah,
that was already set.
Hank, follow me with what I'm saying.
If she is much as control as we want her to be in his life. And I'm telling you, he wouldn't have made that decision to go to Jackson if she had that much control, regardless if he did want to play with Deion. Just like y'all say, Deion might be
went
talking
to Alabama or Georgia or FSU or
right. So let's go. Let's push it a little further.
All
right. Wait. Let's push it a little further. Didn't Deion had one of them little bang wang and sluts that come through the football camp and talk to the guys about girls?
That was Brittany Renner.
Yeah. So okay. So what I'm trying to say is, she's invested. Y'all forget about one thing. He is invested.
No, I didn't. I like how you spin that.
For different. Oh, you already don't try to make me a background singer. Try to tell me lower my voice. I'm gonna be the lead singer. You can be background singer all you want to.
I said
yes,
I am going to
you
lower
did it
my
in the
voice.
reverse, but what you said, everybody heard you.
No, okay? I said I'm gonna lower my voice and even
exactly, and it said the same thing I just said.
Nah,
I'm not gonna be a background singer.
I'm not letting you off the hook again.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and fish.
So which part of my statement was incorrect at?
Because we all up here speculating.
Now that Deion Sanders goes to Jackson State, eyes are still on Jackson State, yes? So now eyes that are nationally on Jackson State see this phenomenal young phenom. He now follows him to Colorado, where he takes leaps and bounds. At no point in time did he fall off. Hank, am I incorrect?
You're not incorrect about what you...
No. I said Hank.
You're not incorrect. No,
I said
okay.
Hank.
I didn't know. I thought you had you was...
Okay,
no,
so
you
now
right.
She's following along. She sees that. She has ears. She has eyes. She has enough information to say, I'm not letting go of this man. I'm not correcting my behaviors because we're seeing it in real time, but this is my lotto ticket. There will be a short period of time before she gets her ovulation schedule right and has a baby by this man. Then we may, if we're still around, have that, which we will be. Let's speak it positive in the air. We'll see a Brittany Renner situation. We'll see her in the car talking shit.
Okay, well, why not the baby so far? All right, so you got all this stuff planned out. Now, let me finish now. I'll let you do it, and we're going to do it. I'm going to do it at the tone you like with me to do it.
No, I had to fight through it, but I'm going to show you decorum.
I like how you try to be a man with good information, but bad guy in the back trying to do some other shit, twist it around. I know slick shit when I hear it, but I'm going to let you go with that, okay? Anyway, if she was smart as y'all say she is, baby would have been here. Baby would have been here a long time ago. Baby would... Look, this guy actually used to take her to nightclubs and spend 3 and 4 hours in a car while she would go in and party because he didn't drink. So what I'm saying is, she's already got his ear, got his mind, his nose wide open, all that. So all that you talking about, she was already in college. She probably didn't even know what Jackson State was. And there's no way in the hell if she was just seeking out the money that she would ever let him went to Jackson State. Now, you started to see the mushroom after Deion went there. But who was talking about Jackson State on a national level before Deion went there? If she didn't know him, how in the hell she would have known Deion? Yeah, so that's why I'm saying we do a lot of speculation, bro.
If Deion didn't go to Jackson State would have never got the notoriety because all eyes was on Deion to see what he would do at HBCU and the players that he would attract. That's why there was a public outcry that he left so soon when he started making momentum, even though they didn't have the financial budget. He went and took the big money and then took his son and his top player and went to Colorado. You understand? She is not calling the shots, but she is not letting go of that pocket. You understand?
Okay, so
responsibility. She says, I'm not going to let this go because I haven't seen the big check yet. Okay. Now it got closer because everybody's saying he's either number 1 or number 2. I believe he'll go number 1. He's going to get that 24 million.
He's going to. But anyway.
He might get that 24 million. She's playing her position even though she's out of pocket.
I got all that, but The only problem I have with your whole synopsis is you speaking in half pregnant. Either you're pregnant or you're not. Either she got his ear, either she's controlling him, or she's not.